everybody! Welcome to another episode of Cooking with Kimmy. Today we are making some very easy cocoa jam rolls. So this recipe is kind of like a hybrid between dinner rolls and sticky buns. We're gonna be making a very simple dough recipe that only needs one rice. And we're just gonna do a couple of things to it with some cocoa jam and coconut cream. It's a great beginner bread recipe. We'll just take you through it and you'll see how easy it is as we go along. And before I continue with the recipe, if you guys wanna see more from us, you can click the subscribe button below, like this video, all that stuff, and we'll get started. Yay! So here I have our flour. You can use bread flour or all-purpose flour. 4.5 cups. I'm just gonna put our sugar, salt, and then you'll put your yeast on the opposite side of the salt just so that it doesn't die. And we'll just mix all of our dry ingredients on low speed. Once all your dry ingredients are combined, we're gonna add here, I have a total of 1 cup of liquid. This is 1/2 cup of milk and 1/2 cup of water. And here I have our fat, which is 1/2 cup of melted butter. And we're just gonna mix this all together until a dough forms. After 10 minutes, the dough is gonna pull away from the sides of the bowl and you'll have a dough that is very soft. And if you just move it around a little bit, it's going to be quite smooth. Just gonna let that rest for a bit while we mix this. So here I have a 9 by 13 inch Pyrex. You can use a baking pan, a baking sheet, anything with a lip, just because there's going to be some liquid inside. So here I have 1 can of coconut milk. Ooh. And here I have a cup of cocoa jam. I'm just gonna mix this until it's well combined, and you can do this while your dough is mixing. So here I have our dough and our cocoa jam and coconut cream mixture. So I'm just going to cut this into 24 equal pieces. You're just gonna take the cut sides and try to tuck them underneath and form these into small balls. So once you form it into a small ball, you're going to put it seam side up. The reason why is we're going to flip this over after it bakes, so you don't want the seam to show on the top of the final product. So we'll just do this and then put it down straight into the liquid. As it bakes and as it rises, the dough will actually start to absorb the liquid and it will start to caramelize and bubble in the oven and become like a sticky, sweet glaze. So I formed the 24 pieces of dough. You see it's very rough and that's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect because these are gonna rise and then we are gonna flip them over so you will barely even see this side. So we're just gonna let this rise for an hour until the pieces of dough or the bread has doubled in size, and then we're gonna bake it in our preheated oven. So it's been about an hour and you can see the rolls have doubled in size. So we have our oven preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, which is this Celsius. And we're just gonna bake this for 20 to 25 minutes or until the buns have puffed up. They should about double in size, be a little bit golden brown, and we'll show you how that looks like in 25 minutes. So here are our finished buns. You can see they're a light golden brown and that cocoa jam and coconut cream mixture has gone sticky and dark. I let them rest out of the oven for about 10 minutes covered. And what this does is just soften some of the hard edges. So at this stage, you're just gonna get your platter or your tray and you're gonna turn out all of the buns. So I'm just gonna take these and just do one flip. So you just turn it out onto a tray or a platter and you can see the cocoa jam and cream has turned into kind of like this sticky pudding over the rolls. So now I'm just covering them with a bit of powdered sugar. And there you have our sticky cocoa jam rolls. We hope you guys like this recipe. It was a super easy, super beginner bread recipe. We hope you guys try it at home, and if you do, let us know by tagging us at this account, and we hope to see you guys soon. Bye!